Oops, this side. Doesn't matter. I'm here. Which is the main thing. You can rack off. Yes. And I'm not just still doing my blanket. Let's put them up top. Up to the second skein. Already. Doesn't take long. So now I'm going to do some more on here. Oh, and I'll show you all something in a minute. I went into Kmart today. Had a look into Kmart and I'm only buying yarn when I need it for a project. So I went in there today and I did come across some yarn and I got mint and white because I need to finish off my 3 Yodas that I got. So I got these 3 Yodas left to do. And then that's Yoda done. So the 3 Yodas there. But then I've got mint and white. It is 100% acrylic, 100 grams, approximately 270 meters. So it will be 270 meters. They're saying to use a 4mm knitting needle here in Australia, a 6 US and an 8 UK. I don't know whether it actually says on here what colour it is. Oh yes, it does. Right here. Right here, white. And on here it would say, right here, mint. So I'm going to do them on, I need to do the 3 of those, and then I'm just got dark beta and the 2 Weasleys to do, and then that would be that you're a 4.5. I don't want a 4.5. Let's have a look. You're a 6. It'll probably be this one I need. You're a 4.5. Yeah, this would be my 5. Yeah. So there's I got my 5, which it does say right there, a 5mm hook. So I better get 4 stitch markers out because I'll need them. 1, 2, 3, and the 4. Because I'll need to use them, so I better get them ready for what I need it for. That needs to go back into that one that I have got going, so we better do that one so I don't lose my stitch. I hope that you're all going okay. We've had a nice warm day here, as we do because we're in the middle of summer, last actually month of summer. But then the first couple of days or a week in March, we still get a bit of warm weather, but I hope not. I am so over the heat. I'll be glad when the heat is gone. Let's just say. I'm looking forward for the chilly weather to come. Oh, I have a doorbell. You finished? Now be a good girl.
I'm being good now.
I just thought, if you were awake, I
I was,
went,
yeah,
yeah, I went into
old
Kmart.
coffee machine. Yep.
I went into Kmart, and I
Mm.
came across the mint and the white. That is the mint, but it's not coming across mint. But believe me, it does say mint. Just to finish off the last three Yodas. And like I said, I was just saying, I'm only buying yarn unless I need it for a project. So, because I didn't have any green, and the only green that I've got's that Laguna, but that's not a green to me. That's a blue. So I just thought, well, $2.50 a skein. So that'll just do. I got two of each. So I just thought, well, I want to get Yoda off the table, and I want to get him ready to go up to the hospital. So then that way he's gone, finished, and then it just leaves Darth Vader and the two Weasleys. I went back into the toy shop yesterday, the same toy shop I got the Weasleys from, and I was just wondering, oh, I might be lucky, but they didn't have anything. But I'm going to keep looking at that toy shop just in case something comes up. It's
Yeah.
because sometimes you just never know. Something might just pop up.
Yeah. Well, you never know.
Just came up sort of young, sort of feels like there's hardly anything to it anymore. Feels very like as though there's nothing.
It's that sort of. Is it baby yarn? Is it a thinner yarn? Maybe.
It is it's an A-ply, but it is a thinner yarn because it's not the same yarn that they used to have because they've changed companies.
Right. Yeah.
And I find it splits very, very easily.
Uh,
But I just thought for what I need it for, it'll do.
yeah. For the short project you're doing,
Yeah,
it's
it'll
not gonna.
do.
It's not gonna take you very long, so you don't have to put up with it for very long.
But it is yeah, it's
Coffee.
one of those yarns that I don't always now go. I don't go into Kmart for now.
Mm.
But I just thought, well, I'm near Kmart. I'll just grab it and get it. So then that way I can just get Yoda done, and he's over and done with. Then, seeing I've only got three of them to do. So
Yeah. Cool.
what's the matter?
Oh, nothing.
Oh,
I was just finishing making my coffee.
hello, Joey.
Yeah, he's been a pain again actually today. I was about to
On
say he's been a good boy, but no, he hasn't. He's been a bit of a pain. Look at him looking
he,
at me because I'm talking to it about him. He's saying,
he
"What are you talking about, Mum?
he's
I've
not a
not been a
pain.
pain. I'm gonna go now. I'm disgusted. I'm insulted. That's
Yeah,
it. I'm leaving."
I don't blame you, Joey. I would too. Run to the hills while you can.
Oh dear. No, he's gonna go very slowly. He's gonna leave. Go on, go.
Go to the hills are alive.
With the sound of the
The
old love.
music.
Oh dear. So,
One,
oh dear. Move all that out the way.
two,
My
three.
coffee down.
Oh, that's all right. I
Oh,
just thought, I'll post you a
yep.
link. If you're awake, you're awake.
Yep. I just gotta.
You know
Oh, I've got to
me.
put it
I'll
on
just
the.
post it, and if you're there, come. You come. If you don't, I just thought, nice bit of company chit chat, and
Yeah.
you
I've got
know,
to get the live up on thingo
and don't forget to
so I
put
can get the
yourself on
chat.
live chat and not
Yeah.
top
Mm.
chat and whatnot. So I just thought, yeah.
Joey, no. Oh.
Um, you said Woody lives in Mooney Ponds, didn't you?
Around about there somewhere, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, you should tell him Mooney Ponds has a McDonald's store now.
Oh, okay. I'm sure he will know.
Yeah.
Because
Lara, I didn't know
that boy
until
could sniff out a chicken nugget like you would believe.
yeah, Lara had said a job came up on Seek there, and she goes, one in
Oh.
um Mooney Ponds, and we went down and checked it out today, and yeah, it's like it was in one of the old bank buildings. They've changed the old bank.
Oh, yeah, they did that in the city a bit, didn't they? They
Yeah,
converted old banks into,
it's not a
McDonald's.
very big McDonald's, but it may give KFC a run for their money at least.
Mm, yeah.
So with a bit of luck. He wasn't bad. We sat there for a while. But when you get a seat, you get the seat and don't move.
Because you'll
There's,
lose it otherwise,
yeah,
yeah?
yeah. There's not a lot of seating, but you have to once you've got it, or if you're with somebody, make sure they sit there while you're ordering. Because we
Yeah.
sat on a two-seater and someone moved, and then we end up getting like a little bit of a booth, so we could
Oh,
have more room. Because we do like to have a bit of room.
yeah.
We work on that. We're both fit for three people to sit in a booth each, so we need the room.
Yeah. Excuse me.
But like you say, maybe he sniffed it out already.
He probably would have. Mind you, I don't think he has a lot of junk food these days. He's been really good looking after his, self. He
Yeah.
goes to the gym, and so does his girlfriend, and they both sort of work out and
But
all
just
that
in
sort of
case
thing. Yeah.
he's
Oh
hungry
yeah.
or something, sometimes coming home from work or the gym, he's a little bit hungry,
Yeah.
so
Ah, well,
sort of thing.
finally got a video
Out.
processing. About it'll
Oh,
come out like I'm hoping it will be finished processing. I hope by midnight 1 a.m. and I'll post it at midnight 1 a.m.
all right. I'll keep an eye out on it.
Yeah.
If I'm up,
So
then if I'm up and you've got it up, well, then I'll watch it.
watch it.
If
Yeah.
not, I'll watch it when I get up.
Yeah. So it's just how to make that cat eared beanie.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a good one. That cat beanie.
Yeah. I thought it was easy to make. It was cute to make.
But yeah, got that nice bit of a cool. Well, no cool breeze. It must be my fans that's bringing out the cool breeze.
Yeah. Probably.
31 tomorrow. It's going to be in the city.
Ugh. I often used to put my fan in front of the window so it would suck the air from outside and blow it in. That was always a good idea. If
Yeah,
it is cool out, if it's cool outside and there's no breeze, that always helps bring that air in, bring that cool air into the house a bit.
which is good. But
Yeah.
once the window,
I need to
if there's
move
the cool breeze that comes through,
because I can't
it
read
does.
the chat otherwise.
You
Sorry, I
know.
couldn't see the chat. My iPad was in the way.
Oh, good on it. But sometimes when that really nice cold breeze does come through, the fans get really cold, and they're just under my table, and I'm thinking, oh, nice cool breeze, but the trees aren't moving, so it's not a big enough breeze,
Breeze to make a difference. Yeah.
sort of make a difference. Got to untangle my yarn now, so.
Oh no, we've got a yarn
Oh,
bar.
you know how it is when you pull the middle out, that half of it's got to come out with it.
Yeah.
And then, because if you don't untangle it properly, it's, yeah.
I had heard there was a trick to that. Let me see if I can. There was a trick to it. I don't know whether they still do it, but it used to be if you had a skein like this, it was deemed not to, with a band. It was deemed not to be a center pull. If the band is with the writing sideways, like big twist, right? Then it's the end beneath the label was the end you should pull from. But I don't know if that's sort of really
I
true
don't believe
or
that because the Super Saver, you can pull from the centre.
yes,
And
that
the writing's this way, not this way.
way. Yeah, yeah. Makes
Sometimes I don't have a lot of problems with the centre pull. It just depends on the yarn when I want to pull it from the centre to whether
yeah,
it wants to be. And then sometimes you've got to pull out nearly the half its skein. And
yeah,
I don't like, doing it on the outside because if you're doing a lover, you've got to keep pulling enough off.
yeah. When you're crocheting, yeah, it goes a lot quicker too. And obviously you need more yarn more often.
Mm.
Yeah, you need a yarn genie.
Oh,
One of
that's.
those things that spins.
I did have one from Temu, but it was a stupid one.
Oh, was it one of those magnet ones?
No, it's sort of when you had the base, but then the next bit sat on top. And when you go to use it, it wouldn't spin around.
Yeah, I've got one like that. Doesn't work, but the ones that hang with a magnet, like you've got an arm that comes up,
Yeah, I have seen those ones.
and with a magnet, they are really good. They spin and spin really easily if you can
I'll
get
have
one of
to
them.
invest in one of them.
Because you can just put obviously you pull from the outside and you just put your skein on, and they spin really lovely. But
Oh,
you mostly use the Super Saver, and they do have the little bit of yarn already sticking out of it,
out of it,
so
and it makes it
you might
easier
not
to
need
fit.
it anyway for that.
Yeah, but it's always handy to have just in case,
Yeah, true. You'd have to put it on your wish list.
Yes, I'm going to have to. I'll have got to get onto my Amazon wish list and update it, I think. 'Cause I don't think I've added anything else on there lately. So I'll have to go on and put it on there and have a look to see what
Mm,
else I can upgrade on it,
yeah.
sort of thing. Because I think it's due for a something else to go on. I'll see what happens. I'll do it once, later, sort of thing. I should see what the weather. I'll do this and I'll see if she's saying in the city it's going to be 31. I hate to think what it's going to be like tomorrow. I think it's going to be 31 here. The
Mm.
city was going to be 27, I think she said.
We've had pretty good weather here lately.
Oh no,
Let me have a
we're going
look.
to have we're going to have 31, but we've got 30 with 70% chance of thunder and rain. And then it will go down to 25, 27, back up to 31, down to 19, 20, 20, then back up to 30, 31.
Yeah. See, we're really very different because I've got 26 tomorrow, 22 Monday, 23 Tuesday, 28 Wednesday,
Mm.
and then it's down to 19, 19, 21, and so it goes back down again. I must admit, this summer's not been bad in the respect that, it's sort of been, we get a few hot days and then it goes cool again,
But
or
see, what makes it
cooler,
even better for you is because you're down where the
the
coastal line
breeze.
is, where the
Yeah.
breeze comes in,
And being
whereas,
on the peninsula, I mean, I'm sort of right on the beach sort of thing, or on the shore,
yeah,
but because on a peninsula, it's a small, not so wide piece of land, and there's sea on either side. So yeah, you get that nice cross breeze going.
yeah. So
Yeah,
whereas we don't get it sort of
yeah.
here.
So
But
let's see what
um,
March says. March is predicting 29-degree day on the 3rd, but the rest of the days are below 23.
see that's down your way. So
Mm. And then April, it's saying 20 degrees all month, or between 17 and 20 degrees.
yeah, I can live with that all
Yep,
year round.
I could live with that all year round too. But mind you, the 20 degrees in April is very different to the 20 degrees we get in June or
Definitely.
July. Yeah, I know people probably say, that's stupid, but it's true. I don't know what it's, about to do with humidity or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah, our weather is ridiculous. Mother Nature needs a good clean out. That's all I can say.
Mm,
She
she
needs a
does.
clean out. I mean, I know she gets angry, so she does the lightning to God, but God does the thunder and get angry back. They both need clean outs. That is all I can say.
No dear. I was watching that Aussie guy who sort of pranks Americans or pranks the world.
Yeah.
And someone said, "Oh, I'm coming to Australia soon with my girlfriend," and I was wondering, I've heard you can ride kangaroos down there. Is it true? And where do you go to ride kangaroos, etc., etc. And this guy is hilarious because he's so straight faced, and he goes, Yep, that's right. You can ride the big red kangaroos down here, mate. No problem at all. You go up to the central Australia, and they've got the big reds up there, and you just jump on the back and off you go. He says, but you got to be an experienced rider if you want to ride it.
But there's no promises you won't come back with two black eyes.
Oh dear, he's just so funny because they ask, he hacks it. He can't hack it when people say, "Yeah, I can fight a kangaroo. I'd be able to win in a fight against a kangaroo," and he's like, "Oh mate, you're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They'd kill you as soon as look at you. You're being stupid. Do you realize how because they are so muscular? You don't
Yeah.
realize how muscular they are. They are really
And
bulked up
especially when they get on
kangaroos."
their back legs and that tail.
They're so scary. They
Yeah.
really are. But I mean, they can be gentle beasts, but you annoy one, they're going to let you know.
Yeah, I was going to say never pee one off because you're
Hmm.
not going to walk out with
And I
no.
almost said the full word. I almost said the full word for pee, not the Well, I contained myself, Lisa.
Good
I was being
girl.
good. I was being good.
We taught you well.
Yeah, I needed to be educated in the ways of not swearing.
Hey, when
Yeah,
it slips. Because you know what?
yeah.
It's
It,
easy to cut that bit out later on when we need to.
Yeah, but in fact, there's only two words that they really don't allow on YouTube, I've heard. You just got to be careful, you just got to make sure your content's marked not for kids.
Well, mine's not for kids anyway, so
Yeah, so's mine. I did it just because you just never know what's going to come up in conversation or what you might sort of say when you're chatting away.
mm.
And I thought, I don't want anything to be misinterpreted that, oh, that's very bad to say in front of kids or whatever.
But kids under 16 shouldn't be on there anyway.
Not anymore. They're
So
banned, aren't they?
yeah. So if you
That's
want to
true.
come at me because I said a naughty word, well, I'll come back at it and say, why is your kid on there when they're under the age of 16?
Well, that's in Australia, but I think obviously that's not in the US. So that,
But even in the US, well, what is your mother letting you be on an adult YouTube channel for?
yeah, well, true.
Because the parents need to really stop and think about. You don't know who is what and what are they doing.
Oh, stuff that up. Yeah, exactly.
You know.
I made a mistake. I gotta re-rebel.
Oh well, I
It's all
made
right.
that many mistakes, so I had to re-rattle. Now it's your turn again.
Yep, that's okay. It wasn't so far back, and that's why I always stop and look at my work every so often. My ex used to say to me, "Why do you keep looking at it?" He says, you're just admiring your work. And I said, no, I'm checking to make sure I haven't made an error.
Hmm. Some people don't get that.
Because you have to stop every so often just to look at it and go, yep, that looks right. And then I can continue, I'm happy. But, yeah. So I've had a very quiet day today. You have too. You've been very quiet all day. I was going to actually send you a message once I'd finished processing this video and make sure you were okay. Because I thought, gee, you've been
Oh,
quiet all day.
oh no, I have been oh no, I've been chatting. I was chatting to
Mm,
Jonathan. Oh, I went. What did I do? I did out Eden's in my tab of the week,
mm.
and I needed to ring just about to talk about you, Jonathan. Well, your ears burning,
Oh, yeah, I bet
and
his ears
then
were burning.
and
Hi,
then
Jonathan.
I rang Jonathan because he rang me on Thursday our time, and I was over the shopping centre. And when the kids get over there, it's hard to hear
Anything. Oh, yeah.
anything, and they get louder and louder. So I was talking to Jonathan for about an hour and a half this
Oh,
morning,
wow.
and then did that. Then I did a couple of things, and then we went out. So, but yeah, so on Jonathan's ears must have been burning because I was just about to tell you. Yes, I was talking to Jonathan online this morning
So you
to
were
make
all
up for
chatted out.
to make up for not talking to him on Thursday. So,
Yeah,
but we had a good talk. We always have a good talk.
yeah. It's nice when you
Yeah.
can have a good chatter with friends.
we were chatting away, so and that and that, so it's always enjoyable
Mm.
doing that. So,
Yeah, it's always nice to have a chat with friends.
oh yeah, definitely, and I just shut my door now. Yeah, but it was really, really nice to be able to chat, and whatnot. Tell Jonathan he wants a pet kangaroo.
Does he? You should get a pet Tassie Devil.
He wants a kangaroo. I said to him, good meat if you want to eat it.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. Kangaroo mint. I love kangaroo mints. I'm not a favourite of the steaks because there's literally no fat in them.
Yeah,
So there's no marbling or anything like you get with
that's
beef.
what I was trying to explain, but I couldn't think of the word.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah,
like you get fat actually in with the muscle in beef. But you get none of that with kangaroo. So kangaroo minced is really good because they do put a little bit of fat in there. I think it smells a bit funny when you're cooking it. It's gamey. It's a gamey meat. I've heard people refer to it as smelling and tasting a little bit like venison or other sort of gaming meats. But I like it, especially, like I say, especially as a mince. I've never had it in a sausage. I have seen them in sausages, but never had them as a
well, there you
sausage.
go, Jonathan. You got the
Mm.
rundown of what the kangaroo meat would taste like.
Yeah, I like it. It's very tasty, very high in protein, very low in fat. Perfect for if you're sort of like bodybuilding or on a diet or anything like that, or
Mm.
because like I say, no fat at all
Yeah, no, there's no fat whatsoever that I. But
on
yeah,
them.
the same
Yeah.
with me.
Mm.
But
I mean, and
yeah,
you only have to look at a kangaroo, muscled up and up on its haunches, like you were saying before,
yeah.
to see that how muscular they are. Yeah.
But which part of the kangaroo do you eat? The where the
I
stomach
don't
bit
know.
is, or
I would imagine it's like a cow. You eat the legs and arms or legs,
mm,
the haunches, or, same as any other.
other one?
Yeah, same as any other animal, I guess.
Okay,
I've never seen kangaroo ribs or anything, so I don't
that's
know.
well, but I don't think I could eat that. LOL.
Well, no one's telling you have to hunt it down. No, it is tasty though. If you like like gaming meats, if you do like deer or whatever, it is something you could get used to. I've never had deer, but I've had crocodile once. Very chewy. Didn't like it. Didn't have any real taste to it at all.
Mm,
Wasn't really nice. It was like it's like sort of calamari almost, which to me doesn't really have much of a taste.
I
But it
wouldn't
was
know
really
because I
chewy
don't like
calamari.
calamari.
You don't? Ah, fair enough.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I had a bad
Mm.
experience with seafood.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
me eating it. Not me eating it. I was at a 10-pin bowling night out, and the lady that was sitting on the table with us was doing filthy, disgusting things with it.
Oh, yeah, let's not go there. I don't even want to
No,
think
that's
about
what
this.
I'm saying. That's all I
Yes.
did. And ever
I'm
since
thinking
it's
I don't
really,
y-
it's
no,
no, ever since
ugh.
I'm thinking, yep, never going to look at another thing like that again in my entire life.
Yeah, no. Yeah. All it takes is one bad experience. I remember once I didn't eat lasagna for like 15, no, 10 years or something, just because I was ill after eating it once. And that's all it takes. But then someone said to me, try to convince me to eat some of their lasagna. And I was like, oh, all right, because I didn't want to seem rude. And then I loved it after that. And I used to make
Hmm.
it myself too.
But
So
see, the lasagna's good if you've got the true Italian who's going to be cooking it.
she was a true Italian. Yep.
It's
Yep. Yep.
if you haven't got the true Italian doing it, yeah, it's not worth.
But she showed me how the true Italians do it.
Well, yeah.
And,
But that night after this woman, I'm thinking you're nothing but a disgusting, horrible bitch, and I just
female
thought,
dog.
yeah, and I just thought, how can you do something like that? But then she was doing all these sorts of things in front of her. She got men sitting around
Well,
her.
that's why she was doing it.
Yeah, but they weren't even impressed either.
Mm.
Oh, Jonathan, I'm working on a lovey. Remember the loveys that I was telling you about earlier? Well, I got some mint and some white. So I'm
And,
working on a lovey.
and I'm still working on this because it's taking a very long time because I am working on it very intermittently. I'm not working on it
Mm.
constantly. I'm doing other stuff in between. So,
And I still got my blanket to do, but I just wanted to get these three Yodas done. Me three Yodas done in so then that way they can get to the hospital with the other stuff. And then that only leaves me the Darth Vader and the Weasleys to do.
wow. And then how many will you have once you've finished all those? How many will you have to take up again?
Well, if I do these three Yodas, that's 23, 26. That'll be 26 up, then it'll leave me 6 to take up.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless I find more, and then it'll be more to take up.
Yep.
So, and if she gets too many when I donate them, well, I'll just give them to the Vinnie store to sell, and then they can make money to help, people in need.
Yep.
Because if you take them to the Vinnie store, well, then at least they make a bit of money to help those that really need the
Yeah.
help.
Yep. But they'll probably take them because, I mean, if they've never seen any of them before and don't know what they sort of are, then, they'll be grateful to have, as you say, something different to
And
take
especially
it out.
people that are coming in that are new mothers and they've got don't have a lot of money to spend.
Mm,
At least if you give them a lovey, at least they can say, that they've got one.
mm,
But, I just love donating up at the hospital and they can do what they need to do.
yeah,
Sort of thing. But it's just the pleasure of knowing that you helped somebody out,
yeah,
sort of thing, is what I like to do. Knowing that, Jonathan said, that's awesome. I like watching you all make stuff. It's awesome. Jonathan does really like watching what we create.
yeah. Some people just like watching, well, it's like what they call an ASMR thing. They just like to watch people knitting or watch people's hands crocheting or watch people
Yeah.
painting or colouring or any of those sorts of things.
Hey,
It's can
Kitty.
be very relaxing. Oh, hello, Kitty.
Yeah, like I was saying to Jonathan earlier, I went to visit my friend. Remember when she was at the Alfred? And
Yeah.
I had me knitting. I was standing at the tram stop waiting for the tram. When I happened to look up, and there was a lady just memorized standing there watching, and
Yeah.
before we both knew it, the trammer was pulling in. So she was just enjoying watching, and hey, I don't mind. She's finding it relaxing and whatnot. It's
Yeah.
she's not hurting nobody to be able to just stand there.
Yeah.
You know, it
Yeah.
just passes
And,
time for
I
her.
always find it funny that some people get so upset when someone comes up to them and says, like, and if they're crocheting, they say, "Oh, you're knitting," and they go, "No, I'm crocheting," and they get all upset. And I always think, "What's the big deal? They got it wrong. They don't know. They don't know. Yeah, they just see yarn and they see you're making something. There's no
They
need to
either
get
see
upset with
one or
them."
two needles and they won't know what the difference is.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it.
But some people can get quite upset if you don't call it the right thing. I
Oh,
always smile and say, "Oh, it's knitting, it's crochet actually." But yeah, I do knit as well. I sort of, I'm nice about it, but
but you don't get upset. I mean, for God's sake, these people, they just memorize on what you're doing with whatever instrument you got in your hand,
yeah.
and whatnot. I was over at Airport West one day, and I had been knitting, and I was waiting to do something, and no, I was over at Macca's, and an elderly man come up and said, "Oh, you don't see many people knitting these days."
Mm,
And he said, and he was talking away, and I said, "Yeah, yeah." I said, "A lot of my stuff I knit and I donate to the local hospital." And he said, "Oh, that's very nice of you."
mm,
I said, "Well, you don't know, if you can help somebody out at the hospital. Well,
why not? Yeah,
why not? But anything, that if I can help, I will help. It's all for a good cause, and if they sell it and make money, if they need something new in at the hospital, and if that's what's selling for them to get that money, well, hey, I'm all for it.
yeah,
So, and I'm giving them something that they've never had before. So,
yeah. That's interesting that they've never seen them. No, I thought that was interesting, but yeah,
yeah, and that. So I thought, okay,
I'll have to teach you one day how to make your own, because Lovey's before the version you're doing.
yeah, they used to do it, and then they used to do it
They used
around.
to make the head,
Yeah, yeah,
stuff the head, and then just continue on. So I'll
yeah.
have to show you one day how to make a head, which if you can
I have
either,
seen that one as
mm,
well. I have seen that version.
mm, which I think I like because you can use all different sort of colours and everything,
Yeah, like I said,
and
I have seen people do that one, but
yeah,
yeah. But it's only that I wanted to learn this one because poor thief, she sent me all those ones,
mm,
and nobody wanting to show me. And then when you ask, they don't have the time of day for you.
mm,
But then you can sit there and show somebody else while you're sitting on someone's live and show them what to do. So I thought, oh well, okay, they just sit there
mm,
till I find someone that's got the patience and time just to sit there.
yeah.
But
And
I
like I
left you
say,
to
you learn
last
very
because
quickly.
yeah, but the thing is, I left you to last because I know how much
I
you
don't like
hate
making
doing the
them,
lovage. And
but
I don't
yeah.
like disturbing people if they don't really particularly like doing a certain thing.
But it's okay. It's like crab stitch. I don't like the crab stitch very much, but that's only because that's I get frustrated with it, because I just think it takes so long to do. But I'd always teach someone. I'm happy to show someone how to do it. I've got a friend who always uses a crab stitch whenever she makes anything, knitted or crocheted. She usually finish it off with a round of crab stitch, and I think, oh, I couldn't do it. She loves it though.
But isn't it funny? What you don't love, somebody else does.
Yep, exactly.
You know. But if that's what they like, well, what can you do?
That reminds me, I've got to have a look and see. We got Olympics on tonight.
Yeah,
They've had the opening ceremony, got rid of that out of the way.
yeah. We're up to the ladies freestyle skiing, free skiing style or something.
Oh, I've got to go in. Yeah, give me something to watch. Uh,
I think yeah, I think it is yeah, women's free ski style, soft slope style. So I
yeah,
think
that's
we're up to Austria. I think maybe.
oh,
I think that's who it is.
freestyle slope style.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
qualifying run. Okay.
Yeah. Well, the Australian girl's out because she injured her knee
Oh, ouch, poor thing.
in training.
Oh no, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
Oh,
So she didn't even get a chance to do this.
there's a gold medalist in the downhill, but I didn't see who it was. It flashed up and off again. All Canadian. She should be good. Canadians are very good skiers.
Is that who it is? Canadian, is it?
Well, then that's who just did it. Yeah. But I'm always a little bit ahead of you for some reason.
Yeah.
Katerina Kotsa from Ukraine is
There's the
next.
one that I'm watching. She's in the red.
Yep. Well, the one about to come down is in a sort of peachy coral colour. Oh, okay. I see what they're doing. It's more of a it's a bit
What
like
the-
skating, but that's like they're skating on rail. They're skiing on rails, and
Instead of a skateboard.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, who we got? Oh, yeah, Katerina Kotsa. She's in, oh, yeah, see, peach or a pink colour.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh. It looks fun. It really looks fun. I mean, I can imagine how free you would feel flying up into the air like that. You would literally feel like you were flying.
Oh, definitely.
It'd be so much fun. But then, yeah, me,
And then you'll be
I'd
able to
come
get
crashing.
and good injuries too.
Yeah, I'd come crashing down and, break
Yeah.
something.
But what they do is amazing work.
Yeah.
A lot of practice, a lot of
And to
everything.
dedicate their lives.
Yeah.
I mean, most of them just dedicate all their childhood or whatever to it. And, young adulthood and, yeah.
You know, they start at a certain age, like 2, and then bang, they just
Mm.
get into adulthood, and it's just like a second nature to them.
I can't see. I think Sweden's in the lead at the moment. So,
But yeah, it's amazing on what they can do on skis. That's
yeah,
all I can say.
for sure.
Bless you. That was Lara sneezing.
That was loud.
Oh,
Sounds
Switzerland.
like me.
Switzerland's in the lead.
Yeah, that's fascinating to watch. It really is.
It is.
Even if you sort of don't really understand whether they're doing good or bad. I mean, I only know if someone's done bad if they fall or whatever.
Yeah.
But so I don't know whether they've done that thing right or they did it wrong or did it well or badly or whatever. And I sort of think, yeah, they did really great. They didn't fall over. And then the points will come up and you think, oh, okay, they didn't do that great.
Work
Why?
for
What did they do wrong?
look at Jonathan. I'm going to try out for the gymnastics.
Oh, go for it, Jonathan. You've got
Hey,
4 years to well, 2 years to get ready for the next Summer Olympics in gymnastics.
um,
Where is that going to be?
yeah, because 2020 was they did in 2021, then they did 2024, yeah, 2028. I'm not sure. I can tell you.
No, 2026 will be. Yeah, hang on. 2026 is
No,
now.
2028 is.
2028 is the Summer Olympics. I wonder who's got it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Well, we'll soon find
Find
out.
out. Yep, the Google lady's at it again.
Yep. 2028 Summer Olympic Games. We are heading off to Los
Drum roll.
Angeles,
Los Angeles.
California, from
Oh,
July 14th to July 30th, 2028. You will have making the city's third time hosting the games using existing venues like SoFo Stadium and the Rose Bowl. The event will feature 5 new sports: cricket, lacrosse, flag football, squash, and baseball, softball, among under 40 sports and 80 events.
cricket. Oh,
Yeah.
and baseball. That'd be interesting.
So, yep, we're off to America in 2028. So, Jonathan, you've got 2 years to get your gymnastics ready for America.
Yep, I want to see you in a tutu by the end of the week.
Yep. And doing all these backflips and everything.
Yep. Want to see you on a beam.
Yep. And then the parallel bars and the horse
And the rings.
and the rings and everything else. And then the floor gymnastics.
I love that comedian. There was a guy who was very good at gymnastics, and he used to wear a woman's leotard and pigtail, and he put pigtail, and he was a comedy sort of guy. And he would come out and he'd do comedy sort of, and he'd sort of like act like he was falling or failing and everything. But he would do all these little sort of uh, dance routines, and he was just so funny. I can't even remember who it was, but just for sort of entertainment, I think between
Between
whatever.
things, yeah.
Yeah,
Just to sort of lighten the mood up a little bit.
yeah.
I think that would be Jonathan. He'll lighten up the mood.
Mm,
But we'll be there to support him.
yeah. Well, not there in
Yeah,
person.
we'll be there in spirit
Yes.
and watching him on TV.
Mm.
And then singing out, saying, "That's our boy."
You never know. I mean, look at that guy of ours, that Australian who got the gold medal in the ice skating at ring, and everyone else fell over,
Yep.
and he crossed.
Bradley something.
Bradley, yeah, oh,
Something Brad. Yeah, I know the guy. Yeah, he was lucky that they
yeah.
fell
It was
over.
called when anyone wins through everyone else's failure, they call it pulling a Bradley, don't they, or
Yeah.
whatever? Yeah. And he was like,
I
oh,
might be. He said I might be a little bit longer.
okay,
Then you'll
but
have to try out for 2032 then.
yeah. Or you could try out for the next Winter Olympics in 4 years. What could you do in the
True.
Winter Olympics? How well
We-
do you fall down a hill? You could do luge. How well do you
True.
slide on ice? There you go. You could do luge.
Yep. Or you can sit in the. Is that the one where they're sitting on a tray and laying down?
Oh, a skeleton bob.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's scary.
Yeah, definitely. So you got your chance. 2028 or 2032
Yeah,
or
what do you want to do?
2030.
Winter Olympics or Summer Olympics? It's up to you. We're
So,
not fussy.
but just let us know which one you're going for, so we'll make sure that we can cheer you on.
Mm.
So we've got to cheer you on. That is for sure.
He's good at falling. Well, there you go. If you're good at sliding on ice, you could do the luge.
Yeah, but then you'll be good going down the slope too,
Yep. Yep. That's in four
with the
years.
freestyling with the women. I think. Hey, no, Jonathan will be good at the baseball in the winter one, because you only have to roll the snow up in the ball and start throwing it.
Do you know in Japan, I think it's Japan, they actually have snowball fights and they take it really serious. They have a snowball fighting competition, which they take very, very seriously. And it looked like lots of fun. I was watching a show and someone was like going on holiday there and they were showing this competition and it was just so funny. And you get like a part, you're given a pile of snowballs and you've got little things to hide behind, but you have to like, hit so many people so many times or whatever and be the last one sort of standing or the last side standing. But oh gosh, it would look fun. I
That,
was like,
that would be fun. That would be good for seeing. Hey,
yeah.
Jonathan, that'd be good for you, because you'll be good at throwing snow.
Yeah. How easy is that, mate? You could just do this snowboarder. A snow fighter.
We'll see how far whether Jonathan can throw it all the way to Australia.
It'd melt.
Definitely. Just as long as it melts over the country that has a lot of fires going on,
Mm.
sort of thing.
Yeah.
But hey, we'll support you all the way. We'll bring you some kangaroo meat. I want to go to Spain and run with the bulls.
Oh.
Ooh, good luck with that one.
Was
That's
that the Palamona? Is that in Palamoni or Palamona?
we'll have a look.
Oh. Every time I say something, I'll have a look. Oh, there's a
We're
I'm sure it
going.
starts with a P. They run with the bulls, and it's only in one township or place that they do it. Oh, Kitty, I'm sure you're very welcome. Jonathan would be very pleased that you're watching.
It is. I thank you so much for liking the
Oh, hang
clip
on,
on
no.
Kitty and Paula's show clip crossover. So yeah, Jonathan must have watched something of Kitty's.
Oh,
Yeah.
elbow round. Yeah.
Yeah. It is in
Jonathan's a
the
good supporter.
Pamelona, Pamplona.
Pamelona. Yeah, I knew it was something
And
that
it's
started with a
in
P.
and it's held from July 6th to 14th as a part of the San Fermin Festival.
Mm. My grandmother went to Spain once, and she went during bullfighting season. And when she came back, she said she vowed never to do it again. She said it's the most disgusting, terrible, cruel thing in the world. And I think they ended up stopping, didn't they? I don't know. I can't remember if they still get your phone out again. Do they still bullfight in Spain? Go on.
Bullfighting? All right.
Do they still do
He
it?
said, sorry, ladies, I'm listening, sort of. Hey, don't be
That's
sorry.
okay.
We've been on about a lot of stuff.
I've got Lisa working, trying to figure out, if they do, who does what. I need to.
Bull.
Do they still bullfight? Because she said it was awful how the bull was sort of treated. There was a lot of cruelty involved, I know. Oh dear. That's some medication. Feeling not so great. I'll just hide. I'll just hide physically.
All right. It does say bullfighting in Spain is a traditional high ritualized spectacular where a matador engages with typical kills a bull over 460 kgs H4 plus in the arena. But I did notice it does say somewhere about do they still bullfight in Spain? Bullfighters have been Bullfights have been held on the Iberian Peninsula for at least years, 900 years, and this synonymous with Spanish culture in 1930s. The dictator Francisco, now I've got to put me up thing on.
Oh, I
Hang
don't
on,
worry about whatever his name is, Francisco somebody or other.
yeah, hang on, I've got to put me on.
It sounds like they're still doing it.
That's it. Yeah. National today, bullfighting still enjoys protective status as a part of Spain's culture heritage. So yeah, they're still doing it. Going by that.
Surprises me. That surprises me. But yeah, because I figure if they're still doing the running with the bulls, then they're still doing that.
533 professional bullfighters have been killed in the arena since the 1700s. Well, I think it's time it was banned.
Well, yeah. I mean, I get that it's their ritual and it's something that is very dear to them. But I mean, there must be a way that they can still sort of do it, but without sort of all the violence and killing the bull. I don't know how, but
Yeah, but that 530 is the matador that's been killed.
Oh yeah, imagine how many bulls have been killed.
Probably
Because
200.
each time they do it, each time they have a bullfight, I think the bull is killed.
Hey, they'll eat plenty of meat, won't they? Surely they eat their bull meat.
I don't know. That's a good point.
Well, just think they'd be able to sell it and make money.
Maybe. Maybe.
I don't know whether they do or not. I'm only guessing.
Yeah. I mean, it's normally female cat. Like I thought it was normally Oh no, I mean a cow's a cow. I know it can be a male or a female. But yeah, I don't know. I would have thought bull meat was a lot tougher. Oh, there's people up a tree. They just showed people up a tree too, taking some photos, trying to get
I'm
a
going
good
to
shot.
look it up and see if it's can you eat bull? Let's have a look. Can you eat bull?
Men's downhill is coming up.
Yes, you can eat bull.
Okay.
While most commercial beef comes with steers, steers,
Yeah.
castrated males, for tenderness, bull meat is edible after consuming in Europe and commonly used for ground beef due to its very lean nature.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's probably what they do with it. But, it's still, horrible way. I would imagine the meat would be quite tough because of the way it's killed. Be very tense.
Hmm. I don't think I would like to be.
No, I don't think I'd like to be there.
Oh, so what are we up to? Men's downhill. Okay.
Men's downhill, they're showing you a shot. They got the camera, I think, like it must be a chest camera or something, and they're just showing someone and you're going woo, woo, going on the downhill,
Yeah.
doing a
Probably
run. I
someone
kind of
that's
like that when they do that, when they sort
it's
of have
probably
someone,
someone that's professional about being able to do it, so you can
yeah,
see
doing
it.
a practice run, just to sort of, and they're saying, "Oh, wear this camera for us, will you, so we can put it on TV,
Yeah. So in that way you get to know.
the course."
And I also like. Oh, I'm going to fix some breakfast, and you'll have a
Okay.
wonderful, blessed night. I'll
Oh,
see
have a
you
yummy
later.
brekkie. Enjoy,
Geez,
enjoy.
Jonathan, we had a beautiful meal together. You had tea, and I had lunch, and now you're going for breakfast, and I ain't got nothing. You enjoy your breakfast, dude.
Yeah, you enjoy it. I hope it's something yum.
Yeah, it might be. He does cook himself some nice meals for himself.
Oh, ooh.
Because Jessica's probably not home from work yet. That's his wife.
Okay, they sort of work. One works nights, one works days.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks, but what can you do?
Hey, at least they both got a job anyway, so,
That's true.
you know. So,
Yeah.
she works nights and whatnot. So then he works, the two, he might have 2 days this week, 3 days next week. It just depends on the roster.
Mm.
So I'll email you some. You're awesome. Hey, you better.
Well, thanks. Yum.
If you're eating, we're eating with you. Just remember us on every single bite that you're taking, and just think that we're sitting there with you eating. Yeah, well, sort of, yeah. So they sort of, do different shifts. So yeah.
Yeah.
And when he's not home, when he's not working, he spends time with Pops, which is his dad. So because his dad lives alone, so he goes
Yeah.
up and try and spends a bit of time with him, or go and get groceries for him, and
All
things
right.
like that.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's good.
he's a good boy,
Yeah.
or a good man, I should say, actually. So and they often go out. I mean, I know not everybody's into paranormal stuff and that, but that's what him and his dad they go off together to do, and
Oh, it's great you can do something like that with his dad.
yeah,
I love that. That's so sweet. Yeah,
you
that's
know,
really nice. Cool.
you
That'd
know,
be lots of fun.
father and son time. It just gives them,
Mm.
some time
Yeah.
together.
I mean, even if you don't believe in that stuff, it's still got to be fun going out with your dad somewhere and like looking for ghosts. I mean, that just sounds like a fun thing to do.
Hmm. Especially because you just don't know what's going to happen around the corner.
Yep, you don't know what you're going to find unless you go out and look.
And you don't know whether either one of them are going to last next week or the week out. Just
Mm,
one of them could be hit by a bus tomorrow. At least they can say they've had been some good quality memories together,
yep.
which is good. So But sort of thing. But that's good that I find
Mm.
that's nice that you get to spend time with your dad.
Yeah.
Well, we're up
Yeah,
to the
sorry.
Austrian going.
Mm?
We're up to the Austrian going.
Oh, okay. I think the Austrians in the lead at the moment because they do a few sort of runs, don't they? I think the
Yeah,
Austrians actually in the lead.
I think that's what they do.
Yeah. And then the lowest time overall. So you've got to be consistently good.
I just watch it. I don't care what they're doing. It's just nice to watch.
Watch. Yeah, true.
But it's just nice to sit and watch them and whatnot. So,
I've
be
often wondered how they sort of work it out. Like, you know, not like every country is going to be slightly different. One downhill course in one country is going to be slightly different to another. So do they have to have X number of turns? Do they have to have X number, a certain slopage on it? And you sort of want, because obviously you can't have a world record if one's a really easy course and one's a really hard course. You know what I mean?
true.
And
And
I often
see,
wonder how they work all that out when you've basically got different mountains in different countries and different down hills and everything.
yeah, because you'd find that Austria will be different. Their slopes would be different totally to Italy,
Yeah, for sure.
and you find people like Australia and New Zealand would have to go to a different country to be able to practice because we don't have snow in the middle of summer.
No, we do not. I had a friend of a friend of a friend who lived in Canada because he just loves skiing. And so he'd go and live in Canada where he pretty much said he could ski almost all year round. And he just preferred to do that. He'd come home for the short period of time that, there was no skiing there. Um, but yeah, that's what he loved to do. And so he went there and lived there and all the rest of it.
Hey, why not?
Yeah, he was
You're
happy.
better off.
Yeah,
Oh, well, the Austrians finished now.
yeah.
Hey, you do what you got to do, and if you love skiing so much and you don't want to wait for the Australian winter to come with the snow, and sometimes that can be late filling up
And we
on the
don't always
mountain.
get some good snow. We don't always get good snow when we do get it. So yeah, Australia could never hold a Winter Olympics.
No, and the thing is, when we do get snow, it's not that heavy like what the Americans are getting. Hi,
Mm.
Tracy, how are you?
Hello, Tracy.
It's
Welcome
not
in.
like the Americans where there's when their snow falls, it falls.
Mm.
You know, but our guys they managed to do it, so
Yeah.
sort of thing. Oh
Oh, don't you start yawning, you'll
no,
start me
no,
off.
I think it's because I've sat down and then been able to relax.
Yeah.
But I'm not actually tired to be going to bed. So Kitty said hello to Tracy, and Tracy said, I'm good, and hello, Kitty. Oh, that's good
Mm.
that you're good. We like it when you're good.
Yeah, for sure.
And how's the snow going in your area, Tracy, if you got snow? We know Kitty would probably have snow being in the UK, maybe.
Oh, Austria's still in the lead. The Canadians just run. Yeah, come to us for all your um, Winter Olympics commentary
Yeah.
because we know everything. Like they're going downhill. That's about all we know.
And we know the rest of it. We know that Austria's winning.
Yeah, here comes the Swiss guy though. I think it's Swiss. Yeah.
You're ahead of me, so I don't know yet.
Oh no, he was just getting ready. Now this guy's USA, blue and white and a bit of red. He's got
Okay.
yellow boots. He's USA.
Not there yet, so
Yeah. I don't know. Well, how does that work? How on earth can you and I be? I mean, it's only a few seconds, I realize that, but it's just so weird. It's not like we're sort of on other sides of the world to each other, where there could be, oh, I'm getting like, oh, you're going like this too. You seem to be going, you seem to be swaying as well. We're
Yeah,
both going like this. Ooh.
absolutely. Kitty said it's great listening to you two in the morning. It's 10:35 a.m. here. Hey, we'll talk about
Oh,
anything and everything. If there's something you need
oh.
to know, just let us know and
No, yeah.
we'll tell you. You know,
Oh, I'm glad to be a good start to, well, I hope it's a good start to your day.
well, it would be for a Saturday if she doesn't have to go to
Oh,
work.
yeah, no work, hopefully, if it's a Saturday.
And we
Oh,
know we're in our Saturday night, so
yep.
if there's anything you need us to talk about, please let us know and we'll try and tell you
And
our.
if you need to know anything, well, Lisa will just look it up on Google.
Yep. And I must put my phone on charge when I'm finished too.
Mm.
Or that'll
I've,
be.
I've, I'm starting to learn to plug in my iPad when I'm using it for lives because it uses almost as much as it's recharging, so it doesn't
Yeah.
actually wear
That's why I had
drain
to plug
down.
mine in because my screen was going dark. So Tracy said
Mm.
I slipped and fell on the ice, and now after surgery I've had 23 stitches and two weather large drain tubes in my leg. Oh, that's
Oh,
not
what?
good.
Oh my goodness. When was this? Recently?
Mm. They say the ice is pretty bad in America. It's not the snow, it's the ice.
Nice,
So
yeah.
be
It
careful
is.
with
And
ice.
very often, I can't remember who was saying it to me, but they'll get like ice and then it'll snow. And so you've got ice under the snow. So you think you're walking in snow, but then of course you crunch right down and you hit the ice. You know.
Yeah. And then Kitty says bye to Jonathan and enjoy your food. And Kitty said, Tracy, oh no, so sorry to hear that. I hope you're recovering okay. Yeah, me
Mm,
too. I hope you're
yeah.
recovering.
I mean, that sounds like a really bad fall.
Yeah, and they always tell you that salt's the worst once it's snowing. I
Yeah.
watched a channel with Franny and Gracie, they're two little chihuahuas, and it started off with Franny first, but she goes running to the postman Dan, and she gets very excited. And then when they got Gracie, now Gracie stands up at the door saying, come on, postman Dan, hurry up. So he'll get out the truck, and Gracie will wander off one way, and Franny will go to him. And then when it's cold, Franny won't go down unless postman Dan walks up and gets her,
Mm.
and whatnot. So, oh, it's a very good one. The way that
They
they
sound
run,
like fun. Yeah.
oh, they do, and the way that you run straight to him and don't go nowhere else. Gracie might go off the track a little bit, but she tends to come back to him. So, and and a postie like Dan, they didn't like it when Dan went away for a week. So yeah, yes, we had 1 week with no power. I'm getting better slowly. I see my surgeon on Monday.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't even imagine. That must, oh. And no power, and then having no power on top of that. No,
And
no
then the
fun.
worst thing, and then the worst thing is, you wouldn't want your phone to die, would you? Because you need your phone in case
Mm,
if you've got no power,
yeah, I
you
mean,
have to make
that's,
sure
yeah,
all your what are they energy? Your block things are all charged and
yeah.
what.
That's why I like to keep all my stuff charged up in case there's ever a power cut. But I don't have to worry about it being a week long. My goodness.
Geez, if it was a week long, geez,
Mm,
all the hours that I've worked up would be all gone again.
mm,
So, but I feel for you, Tracy, with that happening.
yeah.
You know, imagine all the food in the fridge going off.
Yeah, well, look, that's why, a lot of people have like their contents insurance, and sometimes the contents insurance will actually cover if you get a power cut and all your food goes off, they'll actually replace all your food.
That happened to us one year when my mum was alive. Myself
Mm,
and my neighbour, not the rotten one, the other, the good one.
mm,
Um, we had problems with our power, and they were trying to get us into hotel rooms, but they couldn't. But the ministry was paying for it,
mm,
and they said, "Oh, do you have relatives go to?" I said, "Well, I got my brother if he'll take us, but I
mm.
have a car, but it's not going to get me down there and back."
Yeah.
And they said, "Well, we'll pay for a taxi." So,
Wow.
which
That's
they
good.
did, and then it cost the ministry $80 going down. So my brother said to him, "You come back here in the morning at such and such a time, and it'll cost you $80 again." So just in two fares, he got
60,
$160.
yeah. Well, that's what I did when I went over to see my kids at Christmas a few years ago. I had to get a taxi, and I said the same thing to the guy. I said, "Look, I'm going to be wanting to come back this time on this day." I said, "If you want that, nice big fare again on the way back, and if you're available," I said, "come on down."
Yeah,
I'd rather give it to someone I know, someone who's did a good job the first time around and was helpful and everything, rather than someone who's, you know, a new person that doesn't, know me or I haven't ridden with before.
yeah.
So
So he
yeah.
came back at the time that he was told. So Tracy, we went over to my father-in-law's to get warm and power
Oh,
everything
good.
up. Oh, lucky enough that your
Oh, that's
father.
good.
Thank God for that, for father, the
That's a
in-law.
relief. Yeah, that's a relief.
At least you'll be able to power everything up, and
I don't think we've ever been without power for that long.
not a week.
No, I mean,
Maybe
I
a
remember
couple
that
of
time
days.
we had no gas for a while. Remember that? We
Yeah.
weren't allowed to use our gas for a while because we had that big gas explosion.
I was lucky enough when we lived in Castlemaine, a lady that I met, her daughter was in the same grade as Lara, and the older daughter, if I couldn't get Lara, she'd bring Lara to her place while I had Eden at kinder. And she said, if you ever need a shower for you and the girls and your mum, you come here. Because they had one of those portable showers.
All right, yeah.
So we were lucky in that way. And with the girls, because they were small enough to fit in the trough to warm up the kettle,
Mm,
give them a bath that way.
way, yeah.
So, sort of thing. And that, and then Kitty said, "Oh, that's good, Tracy," which is good. Oh, I'm just glad that you had your father-in-law not that far away to be able to go to. And this will tell you how one my dad's sister's so mean. Her friends that lived in the same street as her when that gas went out, they wanted to use her shower, and she said no. But then they turned around and said, "Well, how come from now on, if you need anything to be used, don't bother coming to us because the answer's
Mm,
going to be no." They end up cutting ties with her,
mm.
and I don't blame them really.
I don't think I could ask my neighbours, but I get it though. I mean, if you've been helping a neighbour, and borrowing stuff to and fro and lending stuff, and then there's no, and they got an electric water heater, yeah, I think I'd be inclined to say, hey, do you think we could just have a shower? Even if
But the
it
thing is,
it doesn't have to be every day. Even you could just say every
yeah,
second day,
but the
or
thing
something.
is, though, Sam, she used
Mm,
them, and as soon
mm,
as they needed to help, she wouldn't help.
yeah, no, that's not nice.
Um, Kitty said, "What time does you ladies start these their shows? Which
Depends.
show?
This one we're doing,
This one?
yeah.
Oh, well, we started. Look, Tracy, Kitty, you should have been with us last night. I think it was 10:30. We started. It just depends.
Mm. And we went for
We
it was
went for about
hilarious.
nearly two
We were
hours,
laughing so much yesterday. You'll have to go back and have a look at the replay. It
but
was
we were,
so
yeah,
funny.
we were, yeah, no, it depends on what time we start, and if Sam is awake, then
Awake.
she'll come up. Oh, she said this one. Yeah, we
Mm,
started about. Oh well, we started over an hour and 15 minutes ago.
yeah.
So it
I
just
mean,
depends.
normally it's any time from say 3 hours ago to now, to the starting time. So
Yeah,
it's sort of like, so if you count back 3 hours, which would be about 6:45 our time, You know, so round about that sort of time. From then onwards, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So Tracy said, and all
Oh, Thea's here. Hello, Thea.
this happened in northern Louisiana. I think she said, where does the city closes up after the dusting of snow and ice? Okay. Hello, Thea. How are you? Yeah. So Tracy, Kitty, we could be any time from, yeah, like you say, 3 hours ago
Now,
to now.
yeah.
Just got home. Mama Uber is offline for the night. Okay, beautiful. It's
Oh,
7
good.
a.m. my time. So yeah, so Kitty, anything from say 5 o'clock your time to
Mm,
maybe 9 o'clock your time.
yeah. Is when we would start, and then we can go for half an hour to 2.5 hours. You know, just
Yeah,
depends.
just depends, you know.
Mm,
I'm gonna rub some more cream in my legs. Yeah, we could go. It depends on what I've done before I come on and do the live.
mm,
So yeah, it's just one of those things that you need to just sort of
yeah.
hope to God that you got your notifications on and
Yeah.
whatnot, and then we'll be up. You know, it will be here. It's almost 5 a.m. here in Louisiana, says Tracy.
Oh, wow.
Well, we'll keep you company until you go and have breakfast. Okay, I'm normally awake at 7 a.m. I'll keep a lookout for you each morning. Yes, just
Oh,
keep.
thank you. Do that. Yeah, you never
Yes,
know.
you just never know when either both of us are on, whether
I mean,
Sam's
Lisa's
awake.
always going to be on, I think, around about these sort of
Yeah,
time. I whether I'm with her or not depends on whether I'm awake or not, or whether I'm busy with other stuff or not, or whatever. So,
yeah. I'm
yeah,
normally on around this time, and I just send Sam the
yeah,
link, and she'll come up if she's
yeah.
awake or if
If I
she's not
can,
doing. Okay, she's just turned her bell on. Hello.
yeah. Oh,
Oh,
good.
good. It just depends on whether Sam's awake. If she's not, well,
Mm, yeah,
you give me for at least an hour to an hour
yeah,
and a half, or if I've done one in the morning, early hours of the
yeah,
morning for me, you might get a half an hour one
yeah.
later.
Sometimes, like sometimes 7 p.m. your time, or thereabouts. Lisa might do a live, which would be our morning. You see, our morning of the
Yeah,
next day.
which would be
So,
about, if I do it at 8 o'clock on our time, that'd be about, depending where you are, about 7 o'clock, 7:30. Your oh well,
yeah,
Kitty's 11 hours behind, so she'll be early hours of the morning. She
right.
hitting midnight.
Oh, okay. No, I was thinking if you went at 10 a.m. in the morning, sometimes you do 10 a.m. in the morning, don't you?
Sometimes,
So
yeah.
and that
Sometimes,
would be in 12 hours time. So if it's 7 a.m. for her now, in 12 hours time, I was thinking it would be 7 p.m. for her.
yeah.
Yeah, sometimes, but not
Sometimes on a
often.
Wednesday, I might go at 8 o'clock my time, our time.
Oh, okay. Is it as early as that?
Yeah,
Oh, gosh, I've always thought it's been later than that.
yeah. I did that
Oh, okay.
last Wednesday. Did I do it at 8 o'clock?
I don't know.
And the Wednesday before, I'm sure I did. The last couple of Wednesdays,
I
I'm
didn't think
sure.
you were out of bed by then, you lazies. Meh.
Yeah, because Lara goes to the vintage store gets up, and I
Ah.
get up not long after her. Let's have a look. So, stream 5 days ago. Who knows? Doesn't have the time.
Yeah, I hate it when they don't give you a specific time.
Just gives you streamed 7 days ago, and then.
No, it doesn't help. Yeah.
But I know there were some really ones at 8 o'clock. I do know that. Oh, we have an arm holder.
Yeah.
Hey,
I could crochet like this, couldn't I? And
you could.
it would just go around and around on my arm. There you go.
But yeah, just keep an eye out, Kitty, because you just never
Yeah.
know when I pop up,
Yeah.
sort of thing. So. See, tomorrow night it might even be 6:30 my time.
Mm. I'm actually going to have to go because my video is almost finished and I've still got to do all the other prepping for that to get it ready to go up. So
Yeah, that's
I
okay.
will say cheerio for now.
When you got to go, you go, and I'll
Yeah.
probably only be on. I might only just be on for another 10 minutes.
Okay. Well,
Because then,
I'll go and get this stuff to started, and I will say goodbye to everybody. Good night. Have a great evening, day, whatever, and we'll catch you the next time
thank you
round.
for coming, and
No worries.
can't
Thank you
wait
for
for your
having
video
me.
to watch.
Yep. Catch you
And
later. All right.
catch you later.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. And Kitty says, I do watch a few of day, your day ones as it's late evening for us. Oh, thank you for doing that, Kitty. You just never know when I'll just pop up. That's why I'm doing the pop up lives because of I just don't know when the neighbours on that side will start yelling. So and Thea said, "Cheerio, Sam. Have a good night." And good night, Sam said. Tracy, bye, Sam said. A night, Kid. Sam said. Kitty, bye, Sam said. Tracy, have a good sleep, said Kitty. Hello, Louise. How are you? Good morning, Lisa and Sam. 5:51 a.m. here in Florida. Bye, Sam. Yeah, Sam is had to go. Louise, because she's got a video that's nearly ready to upload. So she's toodle off, and you will see her again another day and whatnot. So, how have you been, Louise? I hope you've been good. And I'm crocheting a lovey because I need to get my last three Yodas. I've got three Yodas. I'll show you. I've got three Yodas that need to be done, and that's what I'm doing in mint and in white. So, hello, Louise. Uh, well, that's early for you, said Tracy. Yeah, it is, Kitty, at 10:53 a.m. here in the UK, and it is 9:53 here in Melbourne, Australia. So, I love how we're all different times. Um, Louise is 16 hours behind me, and Kitty is roughly about 11 hours behind me. And Thea is an hour behind me. She's in Queensland. So, and how is everybody? I hope that you're all good. I'm going to stay on for another probably 8 minutes, 10 minutes, just to allow those that come in. I'd rather try and stay on a bit longer so they get a chance to say hello to everyone. I have been good cold here in Florida. I bet it would be with all that snow. Louise said, "Hi, Kitty and Tracy." Kitty said, "Lisa, so it's Saturday night there." It certainly is. Another just over a little over 2 hours, and we'll be on Sunday morning. So yeah, Saturday night here for me and for Sam and for Thea. We're all on Saturday night, the three of us. And nearly 10 o'clock, so it would nearly be Sunday morning for New Zealand because they're 2 hours ahead of us. Kitty's saying hello to Louise. And that's so. But you always just keep an eye out to when I pop up. Like I said, it's more of a pop up now, so I find that makes it easier for me to do that and be able to do it because in that way I can pop up, and if I get a half an hour and I have to go because of my neighbours, then I've got to go. But I would let you know if that happens. I love your lovelies. They are so cute. Thank you, Louise. Thea, my friend, you know that she's in the chat. She sent them down to me. She sent Yoda, Chewbacca, Bella, and Darth Vader and that, and then I got the headbands to be able to make them like that. I am using mint and white that I brought the yarn from Kmart while I was out today. So that way I can get these three done and then they can go up to the hospital soon. And then it leaves me 4 Darth Vaders and 2 Ron Weasleys to do them. And I only brought the yarn today because I needed it for the lovies. I'm only buying the yarn at the moment, so yeah. Pop-ups are less stressful on YouTube. Oh, they are, aren't they? They are so less stressful. I pop up, and I don't have to worry about. Oh, I've got this schedule at this time. I've got to get home. I just pop up and yeah, and go from there. And it's less stress. You can just relax, take it easy, and that. And Thea said that the lovies are turning out fabulous. They are, Thea. They are really really turning out great. Little ones will love. Oh, definitely, Louise. That's why I've done them and taken them up to the hospital. So then that way they can do what they need to give them to the babies and whatnot. Hey, Paul. Hi, Lisa. Hi, everyone in the chat. Babysitting duties just finished, and now I can relax. Yay! It's good when babysitting duties are finished and then you can relax. I like that idea. And I do like doing the lovies. They are great. Because I got these ones. They came like that with the hoop. I don't think got. They came with 40, so there's not 40 on that one, but I do have another one with 40 on it. So, Kitty's saying hello to Paula. I'm glad that you popped in, Paul, because it's nice to see you here too. I like seeing all my friends here actually. So and that and I hope that you've all been keeping hydrated and dehydrated when you have to. And Thea says hello, hi Kitty, and Nightbot's saying, hey Thea, thank you for hanging out with me. I'm glad that you have hanged out with me. I am very appreciated for everybody turning up and watching, and I appreciate the lurkers and the ones who watch the replay. So I am very grateful that you guys do that for me. And Thea said hi to Paula, and Tracy said hi to Paula, and Nightbot's telling um, Tracy, thank you for hanging out with me today. And don't forget your thummies and make sure you're on live chat. And that way you see the chat better. And hi, Tracy sits there and whatnot. So I don't even know how many more rows I need to do. I should actually count once I get around to there. Because I don't know how. I know it'd be lucky if it's 5 rounds so far. I don't think I want to do 8. So I'll just have to have a look when I get there. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I've done 6. I'm up to the 6th round. And then I've got. I normally do it about 8 rounds, but I will measure it and make sure it is roughly about. See what it roughly measures from the center out. I think it needs to be about 14 inches or something. I don't know. Can't remember. But I will measure it once I get back to near the start. So I know exactly where I'm at width wise. And I'm still doing my 3rd blanket, so I'm up to the 2nd aqua color for that. And I think I've still got at least 5 more rows before I change color on that one. And that is coming along quite well. So, and that's without the other whips that I've got over near Chewbacca that I'm taking my time with that, so it will be when it gets done. It gets done. It's not one of those projects I've got to do it all, and it's all got to be done by a certain time. That will just get done when it gets done. So okay, so have a look and see because we need to move you to. But move these two. I need to get my tape measure, and it's in my drawer here. So let's see what it is across. It is almost 7 inches across. So that's not too bad, 7 inches. Your blanket is beautiful. Thank you, Louise. Yeah, it's turning out really, really nice. I'm just going to put that color over here. And this is it here to what I am doing. So far it is aqua and white. So that's a bit of it done. And I'm up to the second skein of the aqua. And then once that, I worked out this is 13 blocks, 13 rounds. So I'm doing the aqua in 13 rounds. And then I do 2 rounds of white and whatnot. Lisa, how's the blanket coming along? The purple and the white one. That's finished. I think I finished that. I finished that one last night. My time. I have done a. I did do a video on that, which will be due to come out. I think next week. Um, sometime. So that one's done. Oh, you're on the blue one now. Wow, well done, Liz. Thank you. And then after the blue one is the a tweed one. And then I need to go and buy more of that yarn, this yarn that I'm using. So, but yeah, it is beautiful. At least there is a machine. I know, but you know what? Since now that I'm getting into the crocheting, I seem to be more of a machine now because you're doing it a lot quicker and a lot using a lot more yarn, and now I am. Hi Lydia, how are you? I hope you're good. I have a lot of that color aqua. I might start a blanket, Lisa. Hey, why not, Louise? Because aqua does come up. Do you have a bit of white to put in between? I put a bit of white in between just to break the aqua, so then that way you get 2 rows of aqua in between, a white in between the aqua, and then start again. But that's what I do because I do like having the white in between. It will be good to see that one as you're on it, Lisa. Wait, once that one's finished, then it'll be the tweed one, and then I need to go and buy more, pick up more yarn and whatnot. So yeah, but if I'm happy that Louise is going to do with the aqua one. That isn't. I do like the color aqua. It is a very nice color. It's sort of a toss up between the blue and the green. So yeah, sort of thing. But yeah, hey, if everybody wants to do it that way, well, go ahead, please do, and then we'll be able to see how it turns out. I love seeing people sing. I'm getting ready for work this morning. Oh, cool, Lydia. You're working today. That's good for you. I'm glad that you're still enjoying your work. That is fantastic news. What time is it for you in Nebraska? I just it's 5:05 on a Saturday morning, and you're already getting up to go to work. What time do you start today, Lydia? Do you start early, like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, for you to be up at that time to get ready. And I do hope you have a good day at your work today. And I do hope that the lady where you are, they're nice people for you. That I do know that they will be. But have a drink. My mouth is getting dry. 6 a.m. in the morning. Okay. Do you have far to travel to it, Lydia? I hope you don't. I doubt you'll have far to go. Hi, Tessa. How are you? How are you? I hope you're well. I hope that you are well. How are you tonight, my dear? I am good. I am good. Just sitting here, crocheting some lovelies, doing a live, and doing chatting to you guys. And you guys are chatting to me, which I love so much. I did a blanket, king size one. It taken me a long time to do as it was my own design. Did my friend a blanket, but still needed to do my own blanket. I will get to it sometime soon. LOL. Well, Kitty, you will finish both of them soon. So yeah, for work, I get off maybe around 2 p.m. I have a ride to work. Oh, cool. That is good that you've got a ride to work. I'm so glad that. I'm good, thanks. Just trying to keep cool like you. Oh, no. I'm over the heat already. Have a good day or night, everyone. I have to go. Thank you, Thea, for coming in. I really appreciate you coming in and spending time with us. You have a good night, and whatever you're going to get up to, you have a good one, and we will catch up another time. And Kitty saying hello to Lydia. Well, that's good that you got a ride home, Lydia. At least you're not walking home or catching transport home. That is, I like that you're getting a lift home. Lydia said, "Hi, Kitty. You call me Lydia, please, and thank you." Yeah, Lydia likes to be known as Lydia. If you know, she likes that. So then that way you're not typing in the whole of her channel name. And it helps you out then as well. Got to rub more cream in my other side of my leg now. So, my bot's thanking Lydia for hanging out with me today. That's good, Lydia, that you're getting a ride into work. At least you're not going out walking or getting a bus in that freezing cold. You'll be glad when you're getting your nice warm weather. Have you made any videos on your channel lately, Lydia? I've got to go and check you out and have a look, see what you got up there, and watch some of your videos for you too to help you out. And never enough hours in a day. That's all that I can say. Never enough hours, as there is. I'm rubbing some cream in my hands as well to make them feel. Okay, Lydia. Hello. I did have a friend called Lydia. Oh, cool. You had a friend called Lydia. Now you know Lydia on here. And Tessa says, "Hi, Kitty. I got this um, cream at my local op shop, and it's called Extra Care Skin Relief Oatmeal with soothing oat essence, fragrance free to protect and relieve dry skin." So that's what I've been using, and it has been helping quite a bit so my hands aren't as dry as what they would normally be. And I find by rubbing them on my legs, it helps my legs too. So, which is good. And there's no fragrance, so it's nice not to have the fragrance for a change. Especially seeing that we're dealing with yarn, it's nice to be able to use it. No, I haven't done any videos for a long time. I've taken a break right now, so no lives. But now I got burnt out. Hey, you got Lydia. Your health is more important than YouTube. If you felt burnt out, you're better off stepping back, taking it easy, and watch videos that your other friends have put up. And you can sit there and watch their videos, crochet, and just sit and listen to how what they're talking about and everything. So you got to do what you got to do. I think your health is more important than worrying about, oh, now I've got to get a video out, now I've got to get a live out, now I've got to do this or I've got to do that. Just take time out for yourself. And I know you're always in somebody's live chatting away, but take it easy, Lily. Don't burn yourself out. Please. So, well, I should probably nearly think about going because I've been on over just an hour and a half, nearly an hour and 45 minutes, so, and whatnot, and it's getting later here, so I should start going anyway. Tracy said hi to Lydia, and thank you, Tracy, for hanging out with me today. And I don't want to bore you guys to bits. So, I'll just do this line and then go around the corner, and then I will say goodbye. I'll help to be mods for channels. I help to be mods for channels. I will, Lisa. Yeah, yes, I know you. I know you help channels with their mods, and I know you do such a good job at it, Lydia. So I'm just saying, just please take it easy with yourself. What are you working on, Lisa? And I will show you in a minute. Hello, Tracy, said Lydia. You're not. You're not what? Um, Tessa, I'm working on a lobby for my 3 Yodas that I'm going to finish off. So, did I miss a comment for Tracy? Even before? I don't think I did. Okay, she just said you're not. Okay. I don't know what Tracy's trying to tell us at the moment. She will tell us eventually. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. Okay, cool. Oh, you're not boring me or us. Oh, okay. That's okay. I just don't want to, I'm glad I'm not boring you. But I do have to go sooner or later. As much as would like to stay on here a bit longer, but I do need to get off sooner or later. So Louise said, okay, I'm going to see you again when you go live. Going to get my morning coffee. Have a good night. You too. And you definitely, Louise, will see me again. Definitely. Lisa, you're fun to be with. Thank you, Lily. I like being with you too. You know, it's nice to, have good friends to have a chat, have a laugh, and show off, our makes and whatnot. And if I'm ever on a live and you guys want to share your projects, go to my community page and go to the community post, and you'll be able to upload them there, and I'll be able to show people what you're creating. So that way you can show me what you've made and whatnot. But I don't put any of my videos up, pictures up there at the moment because I show you guys when I'm on the live to who comes in and everything, so I don't worry about that. Well, okay, guys, I did say I was going to go around here to do this and say goodbye, but I end up nearly being at another corner. So I might as well get this next corner done and then I better go. So get going. So that way I keep an eye on what I'm doing and whatnot. Alright. I'm nearly at the corner, I'm nearly doing the corner. I'm just hoping I've got enough mint. Oh yeah, I've got enough mint to do both all three of them because I have bought two skeins, so yeah. Oh, hang on, go back. Don't know why I put you there, so off you come. That's it. One minor mistake that I just did. Liz, what time is it there for you? It is 10:16 p.m. on a Saturday night, Lydia. I think I'm about 17 hours ahead of you, I think. So, yeah, it's just gone past 10:15 on a Saturday night. So, all right. Yeah, I'm roughly between 13 and 18 hours ahead of some people in America. It just depends where you're, what part of America you're from, to how far ahead I am. So, yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it at that, and I will say goodbye. And that's what I have done so far. I need to weave in my ends, which is it, but everything else, that's what I've done. So, excuse me, I have done. Because I just joined it. I've done about 7 rounds, I think it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Is it 8 already? Is it? Might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I must be up to round 8. Doing round 8. I don't know. I lose count sometimes. But yeah. Um, Night, Lisa said, Tessa, night, everybody. Thank you all for coming. And thank you all for spending some time with me. Good night for you. See you next time. Oh, you definitely will, Lydia. You'll see me again. So for the hour and 47 minutes, thank you all for coming. Thank you, Sam, for coming up. I will put Sam's channel in the description box. And thanks you for everyone for being here, the lurkers and the replay watchers. Bye.